show you how to find products to manufacture, sell, that you can piggyback off the marketing of an OEM product. In this case, we're going to use a Bissell for an example. They are a vacuum cleaner, and it's very popular. They need replacement parts or some sort of modification tools that are added onto it. And so there are many companies that manufacture their own parts that are compatible with Bissell. And we're going to go through some examples of high selling ASINs that are piggybacking off the Bissell brand, but that are products compatible that are manufactured. That would be great for private label. So just a quick example, you can use for any product that requires replacement parts or attachments or some sort of accessory. So we use Bissell parts for this example, and you go through and you open up some products that you see here that have a lot of reviews. And you can use Amazon's tool figuring out how many products that are sold for the month. Or you can use Helium 10, get their plugin, and you can go ahead and get exact data. So we already have some opened up. So for this example, this is by a brand. Most likely it's a Chinese brand. And this is a perfect example of a brand you can have yourself. This is an 8-pack product for the Bissell Crosswave. As you can see, in the past 30 days, they've sold 625 units, and they generate roughly $13,743. Some other tools you can use for the Helium 10 product is you can see profitability calculator. It gives you a rough idea how much it would cost to get these products manufactured and shipped over. So you can see for this 8-pack, manufacturing cost would be roughly $4.40. The shipping cost per this 8-pack was roughly $1.54. Right? The Amazon fees, if you want to do just different variations, you can play around to how long you expect to hold it. And so you can see this is your net is about $7 in the high season. Low season, it's about the same margin, 32%, which is respectively well. And we have many more products we can go through. This is again another Crosswave product. It's more of a set, and again, these are all for different variations. Some of it's for parts. This one is 1,716 unit sales in the past 30 days. Right? Okay, another one, 1,361 unit sales, 30 days. Now this is a different product. This is for the CleanView swivel. And you can see, again, their numbers here. Right, this is particularly for the replacement steam mop. Just that part alone at $12.99. It does 445 units per month. Right, keep going. This one right here. So if you've noticed, we can keep going with this brand right here. Lux Relix is a very popular brand that's been selling these replacement parts. And so in the next video we'll be producing, we'll show you how you can find all of the top brands that are selling these generic parts for essentially, in this case it'll be for Bissell, but you can use this for any brand and figure out how much money they're generating, what are their top moving ASINs, what's their top 5, top 10, and you can go ahead and try to figure out, okay, let's manufacture those products. So you can go here, vacuum. They also do Black & Decker, Eureka, Shark. Right, you go through here and you can see some of the other products that they're selling. So we've already done the Bissell. Let's take a look at some of their other products. Right, this looks like, is this Black & Decker? Let's take a look. This product right here, yeah, Black & Decker. It's a filter, 522. Let's look at some other ones. This is for Eureka. This is for Shark. Right, it looks like their main one was Bristle. And so again, there's another product that they have. Here's another brand that's selling the hose for the Bissell, 145. This is another brand that's relatively popular from just looking at it. They do good sales, 2,174, roughly 40,000. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they do. So they also sell replacement parts for Dyson. So let's take a look at a few things. Let's look at the Bissell, since that's recovering. And then we'll also take a look at Dyson. So on these ones, we already looked at those. Let's take a look at what these are. $824, generating roughly 16,000. 963, generating roughly 14,000. Let's go take a quick look at the Dyson. Let's take a look at what these numbers are. A little better numbers here, 2,000 for 44,000. Their average order value is higher. The unit sales are roughly the same. Again, this is a little bit less. Wow, this is you go through and you find maybe you don't want to create 10 products and get manufactured. You want one. Well, you can see right here that this 4-pack for the Dyson V11 filters for about $28.79. They do roughly 6,000 unit sales, generating $168,000 per month. Again, you can do a couple things. Let's take a look at their profitability calculator. Good numbers for the margin, $32. You can get manufactured for roughly $5.76. The freight cost isn't that much, right? And let's also look at one more thing, because this is a good amount of unit sales. Let's look at what keywords they're ranking on. So you can see here the search volume is relatively high. So Dyson filter replacement, Dyson filter, Dyson vacuum filter, Dyson replacement filters, particularly for the V11, Dyson V11 filter replacement. And here you can see the search volume, 10,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. And you can see the ranking. As you can see here, right, they're 10th for this keyword, so they're probably not winning so much search. But if you look at it, it's actually a relatively, the IQ score it's easy to compete on for a suggested CPC is relatively low. With that much volume, that's a great keyword to be targeting. But you can see here, these are some of the words that they're ranked high for. Dyson filter, Dyson vacuum filter, Dyson V11 filter, again, Dyson V11 filter, Dyson filters. And so, yeah, here we go. Number 2, Dyson. So the next video you'll see is we'll go ahead and find the top 10, top 15 generic brands that are selling these replacement parts, and you can see a market breakdown of compared to Dyson or Bissell, how much are those OEM products generating and how much are these generic products generating, and who has the largest market share, and just competitive landscape of the Amazon marketplace for these products.